Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
The defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayward. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Get it out on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Got his man on the right. And it'll be a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team.
15. And the offense.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Brings up second down.
Got it behind the line. It's Perry. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner.
Turning it on the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's got the tight end. Bounds into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Handoff from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Wide open, he makes the catch. All the way in.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. Running to Green. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. And that is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Black. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B, getting it to him quickly. And then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's got a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. On the run, it's Hooks. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got it down the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll go to the ground. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. down stop.
They go backwards on the play. It's a turnover on downs.
This quarterback part of their running game. Got the first down, looking for more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Black. They've got it inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28, it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll move the tight end. Give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the mark.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
On the run, it's Hooks. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Punch it out of the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it for a big play. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
He's got his man, makes the grab. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air, it's Wheeler. He makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make.
Lofts one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Snagged in the middle. It's Black. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. To put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Handoff to the single back. Finding an escape route. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking for a man. It's Wheeler. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but 24. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That's caught. It's Black. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Overton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They boot it away. On his way back from the 20. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires deep on the run. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Wheeler. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And now this offense will take the field again. Using his legs, it's Overton. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. Working on the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
And first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayward. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looking for room. It's Galloway. Brings into the open. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's in for the touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up. They're up by 26 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the quick completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Wheeler. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Bannister. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation.
Timeout called by the offense.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The short hands. It's buried. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. Fires to the right. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass. Go.
And a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They go to the counter. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He'll do it himself. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wants to throw. It's Wheeler. Catch in the middle. It's Berry. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Into the end zone.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Okay, ready? We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Fighting off the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go back to the ground. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you?
Headed to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Galloway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to keep it in the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Trying to barrel in. And it's a touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. Looking to throw. They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the third overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Off the play fake. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. To the air, it's Wheeler. Quickly complete. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. Trying to punch it in. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. They'll go to the air. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing loss.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.